You know, one of the cornerstones of a successful wrestling storyline is the suspension of disbelief, being in awe with the match in front of you. As a wrestling fan, you are willing to immerse yourself in the drama and the excitement of the storyline as long as the events seem plausible within the context of the wrestling world. A dancing wrestler, especially one who performs extravagant dance moves that disgust you with the hip actions while disregarding the simulated combat in the ring, can shatter that suspension of disbelief. This lack of believability can alienate longtime fans and fail to attract new ones. Historically, professional wrestling has been associated with tough, larger-than-life characters' persona that exudes an aura of power and intimidation. These characters draw viewers in with their intensity, their charisma, and sometimes even with their mystique. Introducing a dancing wrestler can disrupt the tough guy image, making the wrestling environment seem less serious and losing the edge that has attracted audiences around the world for decades. Just remember our favorite friend from WCW, Disco Inferno. He was never a main event guy or had the potential to be one. And one of the reasons this is because of the damn dancing he kept doing as he entered the ring and in the ring prior to the match. For those wrestlers who have dedicated their careers to mastering the art form and presenting themselves as serious competitors, a dancing wrestler can be seen as an insult to them and the company they belong to. It can be demoralizing for these superstars or wrestlers, depending on whether you are an AEW fan or a WWE fan, whatever you want to call it, superstars or wrestlers, my friends. But to be able to witness the wrestling craft and the wrestlers do their hard work is being overshadowed by a novelty act that focuses more on entertaining than athleticism. This can lead to resentment within the locker room and create a hostile environment behind the scenes. I'm not saying it happens or it is happening, but we could see that happen. The point of this video is to talk about one wrestler and one wrestler only, Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia has been looking like a ridiculous gimmick over the last couple of months with his hip actions and wannabe dancing Chippendale skills in the ring. Now, with the addition of his cheating tag team partner, Sammy Guevara, dancing alongside him as his dancing tag team partner, or whatever you want to call it, in the ring is just a funny booking. But it's also sad booking. Now, this can be blamed on Tony Khan, this could be blamed on Danny, or some other idiot who is doing this booking. But it's been very sad. Both Sammy and Danny have been so much potential, and they haven't even reached any mountaintop in the wrestling career where you can input a funny scene or a booking like The Rock with his birthday or celebrations of Mick Foley. And to have both Danny Garcia and Sammy Guevara team up and fake Chippendale their asses in the ring while Danny puts his head through Sammy's legs is just going to ruin the images, and it kind of depicts sadness for these two wrestlers. You look at Danny Garcia pre-dance, you look at Danny Garcia after dancing, and you even look at Danny Garcia while he's dancing, and you can see his face is full of disgust and sadness for who he has become as a wrestler. While entertaining the fans is an integral part of professional wrestling, it should never come at the expense of the sport's authenticity and credibility. Introducing a dancing wrestler in the ring may initially garner attention and amusement, but in the long run, it may have detrimental effects on the overall perception of wrestling. Wrestlers should be respected for their talent, their dedication, and athletic prowess, rather than being reduced to a caricature for comedic effect. In order to uphold the integrity of the sport and maintain a loyal fan base, wrestling promotions should carefully consider the potential consequences before adopting these kind of gimmicks for an individual wrestler. Do you really think, ladies and gentlemen, that Danny Garcia has the potential to be a mid-carder or even a top-card wrestler in AEW or any other wrestling company if he keeps dancing and moving those hips while in the ring? It makes zero sense. Zero, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you think. Is this an embarrassment to Danny Garcia and his wrestling ability? Or is this fun, loving, and you can actually see Danny go to the top?
Bombs over Baghdad, yeah. With everybody saying, hell, night, yeah.